Hello, welcome to another installment of the Read and Crochet Along, or RCAL as we call it. And today's square is going to be the Sold on Love square, inspired by the cover of my book, Sold on Love. This is the third book in the Maple Falls romance series, and if you like Hallmark movies, you're going to enjoy this book. So what you need to make this square is Red Heart yarn or any yarn of your choice. I'm using Red Heart. Link to purchasing information is in the description. And crochet hook, I'm using an H hook. You can use any size hook, you can use any size yarn. This is very customizable. A yarn needle and some scissors. So for the colors that I chose for this cover, we've got Delft, which ends up being in quite a few of my covers, this blue color. And that is actually going to be for this little sliver right over here. And sometimes I like to just find a color that's not dominant and just kind of add that and see how it looks with the square. And I think it looks pretty good. It just adds kind of a cool, a little bit brighter of a cool color in the square. All right, and then we've got soft white, which of course there's lots of soft white on the facade here. We have flamingo, and which is for the letters in the title. And then of course we've got gray heather, and her dress, you can consider that gray. The sidewalk here is gray. So those are the colors, and let's get started making the square. For round one, we're going to create a slip knot, and then we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to slip stitch into the first stitch to make a ring. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put 15 double crochets into this ring. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've done 15 double crochets, but I want to make sure that I count them. So we want to have 16 total. The chain 3 is going to count as a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I need to do one more. And then I'm going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3. Turn over, pull through, and get rid of the knot. There we go. Okay, and then that's the start of our square, and you can pull on your tail really tight, and that'll tighten up the center. Okay, so now we're on. Our next color is soft white, and we're going to join. You can join in that same stitch, or you can join in any other stitch. It doesn't matter at this point. You're going to chain 2, half double crochet in the next stitch, and then you are going to, okay, we're going to join for round 2 with soft white in any, the pattern says to join in the same stitch. You can do that, or you can join in any other stitch. You want to chain 1. You're going to single crochet in the next stitch, in the same stitch, and then you're going to do 3 single crochets in the next stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, front post double around the next stitch, single into the next stitch, 3 single crochets in the next stitch, 1, 2, and 3, and then another single crochet in this next stitch, and then another front post double crochet, and then a single crochet here. So you're going to have your single crochet to start, then you're going to do 3 single crochets in the next stitch, then you're going to have a single crochet, front post double crochet, and a single crochet. That's in the next 3 stitches. And then you're going to have your 3 single crochets, and then you're going to have another single crochet, the front post, and a single crochet. So how I like to remember is that you're going to have a single crochet on either side of the front post double crochets, and then that will be your 3 you'll have the 3 single crochets there. All right, so go ahead and continue that around, and I'll meet you at the beginning of the round. Okay, we're at the beginning of the round, and we're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet, turn over and pull through. And so this is what it's going to look like. All right, so I will join you for round 3. Color for round 3 is flamingo, and we're going to join in that same single crochet stitch that we joined in the previous round. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to half double crochet in the next stitch, and that's going to bring us to the middle single crochet stitch of that grouping of 3 from the previous round. And we're going to put 3 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3 in that same stitch. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 more half double crochets in the next one half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then we're going to front post double crochet around the front post double crochet, and then we're going to do a half double crochet and then another half double crochet, and then we're back to that middle middle single crochet. So we're going to put in 3 half doubles there, 2 and 3. Then we're going to do a half double crochet in the next stitch, a half double crochet in the next stitch, and then we're back at our front post double crochet. So that's what this is going to look like, and you're going to repeat that around, and I'll meet you at the beginning of the round. We are at the beginning of, got a little tail sticking out there, move that. At the beginning of the first round, at the beginning of the round, we're on round 3. We are going to join at the top of the chain 2 because that does count as a half double crochet, and then we're going to pull that through, and I've already fastened off. Obviously I'm using scrap yarn, but you'll fasten off there, and that is what your square looks like so far. I will see you for round 4. All right, so we're going to start round 3 with gray heather, and we're going to go to any of the 3 half double crochet groupings, and we're going to join in the middle one. So this will be the first, this will be the second. All right, and then we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, that counts as a stitch, and then we're going to put 2 more half double crochets in that same stitch. Then we're going to half double crochet in the next 1, 2, 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to front post double crochet around that front post double crochet. Then we're going to do 3 more half doubles, 1, 2, and 3. And that brings us to the middle half double crochet where we're going to put 3 half double crochets in the same stitch. So that's 1, 2, and 3. All right, for round 4, we're going to use gray heather, and we're going to join in any middle half double crochet. So that is going to be this stitch right here. So you've got 1, and then here's 2, and then 3. So this is where that stitch starts at the top. So we'll join here. Then we're going to chain 2. That counts as 1 half double crochet, 1, 2, and then we're going to put 2 more double crochet half doubles in the same stitch. 1, 2, and that gives us 3 total. Okay, then we're going to half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. That brings us to that front post double crochet. So we're going to do a front post double crochet around that post, and then we're going to do a half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And that is going to bring us back to our middle half double crochet where we're going to put 3 half double crochets in that stitch. 1, 2, and 3. And that's it for this round. That's the repeat there. So go ahead and repeat this side on the other 3 sides, and I'll see you at the beginning of the round. All right, so we're at the beginning of the round, and we're going to go ahead and slip stitch into the top of that chain 2 stitch that we did at the beginning, and then we fasten off. And that is round 4. So let's go on to round 5. Okay, for round 5, we're going to join in any middle half double crochet, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put one more double crochet there in that same stitch. We're going to chain 1, and then we're going to put 2 more double crochets into the same stitch. It's 1 and 2. So that gives us our corner here. So then we're going to put a double crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that brings us to the front post double crochet. We're going to put a front post double crochet around that stitch, and then we're going to put a double crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then that brings us to the middle half double, and we're going to make another corner. So 2 double crochets, 1, oops, and 2. Then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2, and that's going to be our side. It's basically it's the same thing we did in the previous round, but you're using double crochets instead of half doubles. So I will finish my round, you finish your round. I will see you at the beginning. I'm at the beginning of the round, and all we're going to do is slip stitch into the top of that 3rd chain 3, sorry, and then you can fasten off, and we will go on to round 6. All right, now for round 6, we're going to use flamingo again. I really like this color. It actually goes, I've got the book right here. It goes pretty well with the color on the book. And aren't they a cute couple? Look at them. They're so cute. Anyway, I digress. All right, so we're going to start with flamingo, and we're going to go ahead and join in any corner space. So I'm going to choose this one, and then we're going to go back to our half double crochet. So we're going to chain 2, that counts as a half double, and then we're going to do another half double, chain 1, and then 2 more half doubles, and then we're going to half double crochet in the next 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which will bring us to the front post stitch. So basically the same thing, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That brings us to the front post double crochet. We're going to front post around that with another front post double crochet, and then we're going to go to the corner again. That'll be 6 more half doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we're going to make our corner in that chain 1 space. 1, 2 half doubles, then chain 1, and then 2 more half doubles. 1 and 2. And so that's it, and you repeat around, and just like you've been doing for like the last 2 or 3 rounds. The really great thing about this square is that once you get the hang of it, you really get, it's going to be one of those nice mindless things you can do while you're watching TV. You make the square as big or as little as you want. So go ahead and finish your round. I will meet you at the beginning. Right, we're at the beginning of round 6, and we're just going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 2, and then fasten off. And now we are going to go to the last round, round 7. For this last round, we're going to go back to our gray heather color. We're going to go ahead and join in any chain 1 space. I'm going to choose this one, and this time we're going to single crochet. So we're going to do a chain 1 that counts, no, I'm sorry, that does not count as a stitch. We're going to single crochet, put 2 in here, 1 and 2, all right? Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put 2 more single crochets in this same space, 1 and 2. I'm gonna get my tail out of the way. All right, and then we're going to single crochet into the next 7 stitches. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, that should be 8 stitches, sorry. Okay. Back up, back up, back up. All right. So we're going to go in the next 8 stitches and get that hidden stitch. So I was like, oh, that didn't look right. What am I doing? Okay. So I'm getting that hidden stitch, which can be kind of tight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to front post double around the front post double, and then we're going to do the next 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and that brings us to our chain 1 space. So I wanted to make a comment about why I chose to have only a chain 1 here, because in a lot of granny squares, especially some of the ones I've made even in this project, there's either chain 2 or chain 3. I really wanted this square to be used for things like pot holders, and I actually did make a pot holder out of cotton yarn using this same square. So when you have a pot holder, you're going to have to also make a back version of it to make sure that, you know, you definitely don't want to feel the hole the hole there while you're trying to get your stuff out of the oven. But that was the reason why I did it. So it seems a little tight than, you know, normal, but that is according to plan. Now, if you decide that you want to add, you know, a chain 2 instead of a chain 1, that's up to you. Again, this program is choose your own adventure, but I wanted to explain that because it is a bit unusual to have just a chain 1 there. All right, let's carry on. So we're at our corner, and we're going to put 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and then another chain 1, and then we've got another single crochet, and that's the side. So with the exception of the front post double crochet, because you're still going to want to put that there, you are going to do single crochets all the way down the side. And so go ahead and finish that round, and I'll meet you at the beginning. Okay, so we're at the beginning of the round, and we are going to go ahead and join in that first single crochet, which is right here. Might be a little tight. And that is it. So you fasten off, and there is the Sold on Love square. So that was the Sold on Love square. I hope you enjoyed making that with me. And if you're interested in finding out purchase information for Sold on Love or any of my books, visit my website, KathleenFuller.com. It will also be in the description box. And thanks very much. I will see you next time. Make sure you check out some of our other videos in this series. We've got a few up right now. And just have fun. Talk to you later. Bye.